welcome to our first installment of videos I'm going to have for you. This is going to be looking at the syllabus for this summer's course. So we're looking at United States history, pre-Columbian to the Civil War, and we're going to cover a lot of stuff within those time frames. Not as much in the beginning, but it really speeds up at the end there. So just so you can read through the course description there, you kind of understand what kind of class you're taking and the course objectives too. One thing you need to know is that this is a asynchronous online class. So that means that we're not exactly meeting at certain times like a regular class. What it is I have my lectures pre-prepared for you in podcast format, so you can just click on those and listen to those whenever you feel like it. And it's not like we're not meeting and doing a Zoom call at all or anything to that degree. So just keep in mind that keep up on your work, because it's not like we're going to be holding each other accountable during the week. So just be aware of that. I always start my classes with this disclaimer. The views expressed in the reading assignments and video lectures do not necessarily reflect the views of the instructor or the school. History is not monolithic. It is told through countless eyes with countless opinions. And what I mean by that is that we're going to read uncomfortable things. And these uncomfortable things are meant to make you feel uncomfortable. And you're going to see things that maybe you don't agree with. And that's fine. That's what history is sort of taking these different multiple lenses and viewing history that we all share together. And seeing if we can interpret that through different voices. So again, I'm going to have you read stuff from people that I don't necessarily agree with, as far as morally, politically, whatever that is. But just know that we need to research every aspect of history we can. So let's scroll down here. The required readings is a little dubious here. Just know that the biggest thing is you need to get American Destiny, Narrative of a Nation, the volume 1 through Garrity and Carnes. So it's available on our bookstore. Hopefully you have a copy of it. If not, I will provide PowerPoints in the learning modules, which I'll show you in just a second. So there's going to be lots of other readings, like short readings from all sorts of historians, which we'll get to when we get to our second module. Just know that there'll be hyperlinks and also on the learning module as well. So grading breakdown, you can look here, you can see that where all the points are coming from is pretty even across the board. And I will kind of break down very quickly the different aspects of the class. And we're going to do subsequent videos in the next couple of weeks explaining everything to you as well. But you'll notice that participation, there's a 0% up here. And that's because, we're in an asynchronous class. So participation to me is very different. Making sure you're logging in is important, but your grade is going to be really focused on the content that you provide. And we'll have plenty of available points for you during the entire really quick 8-week semester. So quizzes, we're going to have a quiz probably every couple of weeks. It's going to be based on the reading. So make sure you do the learning modules, and then we'll give you a heads up on the quiz. They'll be taken on Blackboard, and you'll need to have the Respondus browser. If you're not aware what that is, you can go to the Start Here tab on Blackboard, and you can read all about it. It's the very first tab available. So quizzes you're going to need to take. Discussion posts. We'll do a full video about this, but just know that you're going to have 16 posts, and you're going to have essentially, 2 a week. We'll have 3 the first week. And I want you to go through and answer the questions to your best of your knowledge. And again, I will have a full video for that to kind of break down what I'm looking for. The same for the midterm and final exams. You're going to be given a larger video later, but just know for right now that the midterm is going to be short essays, paragraph, while the finals will be like 4 to 5 paragraphs, and it's going to be writing assignments. So again, we will break that down for you a little later. Lastly, the final project is a video project. I think everyone's a little tired of typing up essays, so we want to have an opportunity for people to create stuff, and we will break that down later in another video as well too. But just be aware that that's your final project. So I got the schedule of the readings in the class coming up. It might change a little bit, but I will notify you beforehand. You can kind of see the days where things are due. So you can go off of this right here. You can read through this on your own, but you can see obviously week 1, we're looking at prehistory and the colonial age part 1. You'll see up top we've got the lectures. These are going to be on the learning module as well, and I'll get to that in a second, but you can click on every single one of these. You'll notice that, yeah, this is a lot of listening to do, because you're essentially getting in 6 hours of lectures every week, because this is, we're meeting, it's a 3-credit class and it's for 8 weeks. So this is going to be history on steroids. It'll be, in and out quickly, hopefully, but just be aware that, we're going to be pretty intense out the gate here. So you'll have the reading is going to be, Carnes chapter 1. You can see that, and you have the learning modules as well. And it'll go for the videos I want you to watch and the forum discussion questions. Again, all these things here listed is going to be available on the learning module, which I'll show you in a second. So you can scroll through here, and you have the end of everything here. I guess take your time at your leisure. You can read through the entire thing. Real quick, we'll just click on module 1 here. We'll get you started. You can kind of see what the expectations are. So scrolling down, it'll kind of give you an idea of what the time period and what we're working with here. All the lectures are here. You just click on them, and you can bring yourself here, and you can listen to them in any format you want. So keep that in mind. I've also got the reading assignments here. You can click on those. You're going to have a short portion of Zinn chapter 1 here is available. We're going to have either Zinn or Schweikart. You're going to be able to read every single week. So those will be available here. But if you keep scrolling down, a short documentary to watch. But here's what's really important every week, okay? So if you've made it this far into this long, boring video, know that we have these key terms. So with these key terms, these is the stuff that I want you to make sure that you can answer for like a quiz situation. All right. So if you want to definitely, these are things you're going to want to take notes on. This is for week 1. Okay. And the discussion board questions are posted here, but you can't respond to these unless you're on Blackboard. So feel free to you can look at it here so you'll know what you got. And then we've got hyperlinks to the next module or to the loading page of all the other modules. So that's all I got for you. Obviously, you're going to have lots of questions on everything, and that's fine. I just want to get this video out to you as soon as I can. So if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, we will see you in the next video.